Hello chats and welcome back to Factorio DY World. I'm Dgray and today we continue our exploration into this mod pack. Where in the last episode just got our science up and running and this new water to different kind of resources thing. In today's episode we will start to set up some of our new smelting with the pure ore and the canisters. And we'll go have a look at something I found in between episodes, with something that produces oxygen, produces pollution up here, but I have no idea what is, so we'll go and have a little look at that. So I think that's cool. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the video. As always, do join us on Discord and Twitch as well. We're having a blast there. So let's get on with today's episode. As I was saying, we've done quite a bit of science in between episodes, at least what we had queued up. And today we want to go and explore the little thing and continue out. So one thing we got done in between episodes was our filters. And I just tried placing one down. What I noticed was that it actually produces hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. Just like this one down here. But it looks like it just pulls it out of the air and consumes pollution doing it. So I think we're going to be using these in our smelting arrays to increase what we want to do. So I want to set up here with all pure ore. We have some lines going in. We'll just keep it one, and then make some new smelting arrays here. And getting it both ways if needed, or just continuing down the line. I'm also debating if we should do it over here instead, going up this way, so we can remove all this going forward. That is the goal for now. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's try and get our objective done. And while we're doing that, go look at whatever it is we have up there, because that looks rather exciting. So I'll just take a quick trip over here, get some ammo, and then we'll drive up north. So let's just grab a small amount here. There we are. So I'll see you at the base. So we're almost at the base, and I just want to start this so we can actually see what it is together. Whatever it is that's producing pollution up here. Let's see what do we have. Mysterious building. This building seems weird. Best stay away from it. And now I want to get close to it. Is that gonna kill me? Oh, and that is some elder arcanite hive, so that's even stronger biters. So which has a ton of physical protection, but not protection from anything else. So let's try this. Come on. Want to clear out this little nest. Come on, chase me. Yeah, bring it, bring it, bring it. Good. Sneak attack on the nest. And let's take it down. Ooh. Not that. Good. So that takes a whole lot of bullets. But clearing them out before the pollution gets to them is rather important. These are also little sneaky ones that tried to kill us last episode, I think it was. So that's kind of... Look, there they are. The sneaky ones that attacked us. Let's look at this weird building. Let's take that away so we can actually see. Hello? That's nothing. There is some kind of Tesla coil on the tower. So we might want to... Oh, only have 500 bullets left, so let's leave this alone. Let's go a bit closer. Discount a few of these trees so we can get through. Hello? Can we shoot it? Oh shit. We provoked the biters. I have no ammo. Flee! Well, that's a medium-sized one, I think. Well, let's hope they don't go all the way back to the base. I don't think we have enough ammo to handle them at the moment. But they are rather strong. So, to comment if you know what that is. That mysterious building. And if it's friendly or not. Because it is producing pollution, so I want to keep an eye on it. At least for a little bit. So, more bullets being produced. And let's upgrade to one of you. This should make it go a bit quicker. So as I was saying, I want to set up more smelting production, mostly because our iron can't keep up as it stands right now. We are consuming quite a bit. And as soon as we start research, it's only gonna get more insane. So, I kind of want to do it at the end here, and then manage whatever the issue is. We might just deconstruct all of this and go from there. Why don't we go over here and try and build something cool? So, let's see here. Let's park you right here for now. And let's try the first one. So we're trying to set up new smelting production. Let's start with... Let's get the iron one away. Charcoal, pure ore, and canisters. If we do 50 per 30-second craft time, that's about 1.5 per second. We have 15 per second coming in. So we'll be able to support about 10. So if we do 5, then we should have one full build going out. Or do 10, then 5 on each side. But let's 10 in a row. I think that will be close enough to the ratio I want. Let's see. If you start you there. You can produce oxygen. Yes, oxygen. That produces 600 oxygen every 5 seconds. That is 120 per second. 2 canisters, 30. Have 400, and that means it needs 800 for one of these. 800 every 30. This produces 605, so that means 6. Let's see, one of these can support 5. That means we need 2 of these to have enough throughput for what we need to do. Let's move it over a bit, just to have a bit of room to work with. Build the second one. Oh, we don't have that one on us. Let's go and grab some from our little temporary production over here. That's fine. Let's get that. That'll be the output of gas. That'll just completely go out from nothing. So I want you to go up. Let's say I want you to take pipes out this way. Can we do it easier than this? No, this seems fine. Don't need you, just need that. Then I'll go into the canisters in a basic assembler. How fast can you make these? 2 canisters per 2.5 seconds, so that is more than fast enough for just 1. Yes, should be. Then we'll have canisters cycling around, so we'll have 2 lanes going in. We'll have a pure ore going in, and we have pure ore going here. Let's shift it over a bit to just give ourselves a bit more room to work with. That'll give us all the oxygen. Then we need canisters. Do you need a lot of canisters? Not really, but we will need a few. And as soon as we've signed this once, we can adopt it into the other ones. Oh, we also need charcoal in. So 3 inputs. Charcoal and canisters can go on the same line. Let's see, let's make a line here for those, and then we'll have the other one over here with the long-handed ones. That should be fine, right? We will have easiest way to do it, something like that. Let's move it over one more. Let's shift you to here instead. Thank God for the nanobots. There we go. So we'll have charcoal from the line. Thank God we already have that up and running. There we are. Let's drag you to here. You'll go under and over this way. Then you'll split out here and go up that way. Do we? I may have built this a bit too close, but oh well. You learn something every day. That's gonna output you. Might as well just use loaders to go out with the filled canisters and the coal going in. That means from here we can start to use, what's it called? The smelters. We need about 10. And the smelters we need are basic kiln. Then we have a bloomery. So 1. Need 10 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. That'll pretty much be our smelting array as it stands right now. And they will have just... Do we have to upgrade the inserters yet? Can, they are twice as fast. But they need to move in... What is it, 50? Yeah, 50 every 30 seconds. So we do need some somewhat quick ones. So let's grab these instead. Meaning that we should just grab some iron plates in here. I should in theory also upgrade these to some better ones, but we'll see. Or are they only made in a machine? They are. Let's actually do this. What if I change you into that one instead? That should still work, right? Take all of you out. And you, long-handed by steel. Except, yes, it all requires steel instead of bronze. So let's just keep that. I think that'll be fine. Some new inserters. That's 11. And let's see, where did you go? Take you away, add you in instead. Then say 1, 2. And we'll do power. The outside will be free output, so we need to handle the slag as well. Which actually is quite a bit. It means 3 lines going out. Maybe going out on 1 and then just splitting them out with the filters would be fine. So what if we do this? We'll have 1 line going down this way to here. Right here we have the first splits. So we have canisters going over to here. Do it like this. The loader in. That you'll take all the canisters. So you'll up priority to the left, all canisters. Just need to make sure we don't have too many. That should be easy enough to manage. Canisters. Go out this way and in. Fill you, and then you'll output on the back side. Just also make sure we have a full line here, but an empty line over here, so it doesn't back up. Then we'll need the other 2. They can kind of go in their, each of their separate lines. So why don't we have slag on one of them? upwards the slag to right. Let's grab our trusty blueprints, pretty much this one. And get all of that stored up for future use. So that'll be canisters that way, slag in this storage, and then the output of the copper will go down this way, and which we can always expand out and get more storage for either here or on the main bus. The last thing we need in is just our pure copper that can actually go in this way to make it as compact as possible. Ooh, and you do need a long hand as well to grab that. Should we instead do... And let's get you to go straight ahead instead. So you'll go that way, but grab with long-handed. And then we'll have an underground from here go that way with the ore. Can we use underground for all of them? Oops. Yes, that looks way better. Let's do that. You'll go in, you'll merge together with that. We'll have to handcraft some canisters. That's fine. And then we just need the pure ore. Right now we have pure copper up here. Might want to add that onto the main bus. I've made some lines for it down here. So I'll just quickly hook it up and then I'll be right back. So I hooked up the pure copper ore going in this way, up towards our little setup here, making it go to all of the inserters. That's going to start grabbing it for these. So let's hook up the last few things we need for it to work. So we need 2 outputs. Then we can pretty much copy this all the way up to here to power the setup. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might want to get from here to go on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. It means we should in theory shift it here. Get as much as we done the opposite sides. What if we do... No, not that. I was trying to do it in a smart way where I actually have it 50-50. Might not be needed, so let's just do... Can't be you. Unless we move you down 1. Then we'll have it 50-50. You'll go there, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go down this way. Then you'll go around. And... Oh, we can actually do that. Then have you there. Exactly. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side, splitting out and making everything move as intended. Do we have enough inserters for this? We just barely do. So, hopefully, if we have done all this correct, we should just hook this up. Here are some canisters for you. We don't stack too high, so that might be an issue. We'll see when it starts that we don't have a buffer for them. But we can always move this back bits and get that instead. Or just give some more room and have it on the opposite side. What if we do this instead? Move you up 1, just to have some buffering for the canisters to future-proof this a bit. Let's get you up this way, in, still does the same. But now we can move this down a bit and actually have some storage. That gives us enough room. Yeah, let's just do this. Take you. Let's take you and move you up 1. Take you and move you to here instead. That should leave us with just the amount of room we need. Then we'll do same setup as here. And then you can turn and go into there. Into here. Good, so now we have enough canister storage. I can throw the rest in here. They will never back up. And things should be good. So now we just need to power it. And then we'll find out what kind of an idiot I am. This has completely failed. Let's have one out here, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't do much about that. So here and here. Okay, moment of truth. So this should all work now, hopefully. Boom. Start to grab, you start to produce. That's going to output into here. You'll start to fill canisters. Oh, we need the long hander still. Let's remember those. We do need to remove the power balls as well then. Just a smidge. So let's do long-handed. You'll grab there. I couldn't fear do this with loaders instead, but I think this looks rather cool. Then we need the power again. There. Is that gonna work? We have things moving and grooving. This one is filling up the canisters nice steady rate. We only store 4 at a time, so this might be enough of what we need. We have slag going into the correct chest. We have copper going into the correct one over here. So so that is exactly what we wanted to do. It's moving beautifully. Like I said, might need a few more canisters to actually do this. We need 40 to fill these, plus the belt. That'll be plus production. So let's see if we get about 100 or something canisters. So probably set up a little production farm in the mall. So what I want to do now is pretty much take this, copy it over a few times for the iron and for the tin ingots. And we could in theory set up bronze as well in the exact same way. This just requires 1 extra pure in instead of the charcoal. So I'll just clear out this area, copy paste this over, and then we'll see it in action. So I'll be back in just a second. So just before I started copying this, I noticed a small miscalculation here in the amount of canisters we needed. I thought this was 400 for 1, it's 400 for 2, so in theory I think we can skip one of these. Actually removing you, taking this one out, and flipping you that way to make the blueprint even smaller. So let's try and go with that instead. I think it should produce enough still for what's needed. So like I said, let's move the vehicle and let's get copy pasting. We'll get you away. Yeah, that's fine. Goes like that. And then we can in theory copy this. So we'll take you. Let's take you, that's fine. Move you over until it fits in. Let's see, 1, 2 spots in between, just give us a bit of room. 1, 2, let's do a third one here. There we are. So other than the last bronze one, oh well, all of them is the exact same setup. The only thing we can't get with this is the water. But that we have on the main bus. I think this might be obsolete already. So that's just the way it is. And look at our nanobots go. Do they have enough for what we need? Probably requires more underground. So let's go and grab a bit. But I'll be back when this is built. So I've just finished hooking up all of our new smelting arrays. We've gotten the pure copper, iron and tin moved in from back from the old smelting array, or mining rigs we had over here. with a lot of it actually being buffed up. We have almost 100,000 here, and even more up here we're not using yet. So all of that has been filtered into the system, all being used to make a decent amount of iron, copper and tin, and also bronze in just a little bit. The only thing we are lacking is canisters. So I'm just slowly but surely distributing some out here to make sure it actually runs. So yeah, look at that. All of them are running. Just a lack of canisters or one of the two, depending on what's being used the most. So should we limit these a small amount? And I want to. That is a lot of ore. Just to make sure we have some going down the line as well. There goes our first product of bronze. Look at that, going out at a nice steady rate. Hopefully it can actually get out before the next one is produced. Because we do have quite a lot being produced over here at least. Look, 75. We are putting on both sides, so we don't think we can do much more than this. We might just have to get better belts at some point for this to actually be feasible. Because there is a lot of items flowing through. But as the last thing in today's episode, let's start some more science. Our base is actually running very, very smoothly at the moment. So let's queue up some trains. Trains is something we'll work on going forward. If any of you have watched my entry level to Megabase 2, we use this quite heavily, and we can set up a pretty robust logistics systems if we use somewhat of a similar design and can make a pretty awesome base that way. So we're definitely going down that that way. Trains to more trains to. What's all the train things we need? Just 2. With that, we should be able to set up supply and demand depots and such, making some grids, as long as we have enough throughput for it. And of course, better ammo as well. Ooh, ooh, yeah, that'll be good to get against the increasingly strong biters. So let's just get some things researched. Take the ones that's easy to do. There we are. And that will give us quite a lot. In the next episode, we'll probably go and continue our story. Trying to not progress too fast, like they say. But I can't hold it off much longer. So if you do think that's a good idea, do remember to leave a like and subscribe on the video. And if you're new to the channel, oh well, do join us on Discord and Twitch as well. And as always, a big thanks to my Patreon supporters. It is the best way to support me if you like to see it. But do remember, my content will always be free, so it's not something you are obligated to do. Well, that's thanks so much for watching. I've been Dgray, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.